Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, according to the Bible, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, with another lesson. And this lesson is going to be centered around just believing in what the Most High has promised, man. Just having that boldness and that confidence and that, you know what I'm saying, that courageous spirit that Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai is going to do exactly what he's promised to do for us, man. You see, we're not in the time of doubting and worrying and what ifs. You see, that we can't be in that spirit. This is why you have to be fully persuaded in your mind that this is the truth. You have to be firmly rooted in that, man. Because when you go through these scriptures, the Most High has already promised us the kingdom of heaven. It's just a certain way that he has set it up for us to gain it. But he's promised to give it to us. And this is, we're going to start here in Luke 12 and 32. This is the red letter, our Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. It says what? Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. You see, it's the Most High's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. He wants to do this for us. So what are you fearing about? What are you overly worried about? You see, why are you thinking about all these what-if scenarios? Just flow in the spirit and know that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai got us, man. Yeah, America's about to go into a complete state of chaos. Yeah, it's going to eventually be destroyed with nuclear fire. Don't worry about that, though, man. The Most High has called us into this thing to believe. You see? To believe on the promises made unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And just like our forefather Abraham, us believing upon this word, it makes us righteous in the sight of the Most High, man. Us believing upon Yahweh Shai, it causes us to be justified in the sight of the Most High. Because we believe in what he said he's going to do. This is not a time for doubt. The kingdom of heaven is what the Most High wants to bring his people into, and it's going to be done. So be fervent in that spirit of knowing that everything the Most High has promised us is going to be accomplished. We have no reason to fear. You see? The only thing we should be fearing is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's it. You see, let's go to this right here. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 2 real quick. And we'll start at verse 10. It says, 2nd Ezra 2 and 10. Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. Do you hear this? This is prophecy, man. This is the Most High's plan. This is the Most High's will for his people. Hey, Jeremiah 29:11, I bring it out all the time. This is the expected end that the Most High has for the Israelites. I don't give a damn about what Esau is talking about. I don't give a fuck about his AI or his mark of the beast. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care about him coming down having great wrath. Let him do what he's going to do because it fulfills prophecy. So we can move on to the next level. You see? A lot of these Israelites out here really, really believe that we're just going to be stagnant here in Babylon forever. It just stops here. No, man. It goes beyond this. The Most High has a kingdom prepared for his people, beginning with the remnant. That's what we're focused on. We don't give a fuck about what Esau talking about. He's the basis of men. The lowest form of man the Most High has created. Hey, when you really look at it, Esau is the lowest creation the Most High has brought forth. This motherfucker is so low that after 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven, his entire family tree is going to be eradicated from the earth. This is how useless these people are. They're nothing unto the Most High. They're nothing unto Yahweh Shai, and they are nothing unto us. You have to feel what this man is doing. Fuck Esau. Fuck Trump. Fuck all of them. You see? Fuck the elite banking families. Fuck them all. We're standing in firm and boldness, cleaving unto what the Most High has promised to our fathers, and the Most High's track record is impeccable. The Most High does not lie. If he's telling us that he has a kingdom prepared for us, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's nothing other than that. The entire course of human history is not dictated by Esau or any of these heathen nations. It's dictated by what the Most High said is going to be. And that's what we stand on, man. Now it goes on to say, 2 Esdras chapter 2, verse 11, their glory also will I take unto me, and give them the everlasting tabernacles which I have prepared for them. These are all things the Most High has promised us to do. What are the everlasting tabernacles? The bodies that we have waiting for us. All these things we're reading are all the beautiful things the Most High has promised to bring us into. Going all the way back to what was promised unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what we're cleaving unto. You think I give a fuck about Esau setting up a 15-minute city? I don't care. None of us care. We know it has to be according to the Most High's will, but we know and understand when it's all said and done, all that shit is going to fail. Because this is reality, what we're reading right here in these pages. Esau is trying to set up a false reality, and we know how it ends. The wicked is not going to prevail over the righteous, man. And you have to stand in great boldness in that. Yeah, famine is coming. Yeah, pestilence is about to be unleashed. Yeah, it's going to be all hell out here in these streets. So, we believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. We've been doing what the Lord told us to do. We believe. And just like our forefather Abraham before us, it's accounted unto us for righteousness, man. I believe that we're going to be made immortal. We have a new body waiting for us. Did not the Most High promise no more pain, sorrow, suffering? That's all we have in this flesh. So we have to be given another body so we won't have to suffer anymore. To be brought into the fullness of the second covenant. These are all things that's been promised. What are you doubting for? What are you afraid of? What are you scared about? We're moving on from Babylon, man, and good fucking riddance. This place is trash. The world up under Esau is trash. So he has to go. And that's what's laid out to happen in the Most High's will, man. Now, let me get these two as well. Verse 12 tells us what? They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary. Why? Because our captivity is coming to an end. Ain't you excited for that? Yeah, we're gonna have to go through some rough shit to get to the final goal, and that's to hopefully be saved. Lord willing, we be a part of that number, but it's gonna be okay. And the Most High comforts us all throughout the scriptures, letting us know that it's gonna be okay, man. Why are you doubting? What are you afraid of? Yeah, we're about to see shit we've never seen before. Yeah, the flesh gonna feel some type of way, but it's okay. This is what it must be, man. You have to be fully resolved in yourself to just do the Most High's will. To just flow in the Spirit, man. And believe as you say you believe. Are you not tired of doing this same mundane shit day to day? The same fucking thing every day, all day. Ain't you tired of this shit? The Most High has promised us pleasures forevermore in our kingdom. True freedom. To be able to live a real life in complete righteousness. Having our heart's desires fulfilled day in and day out for all eternity. This is what's promised, man. So why the fuck are you looking at Esau? Oh man, he got these. What? So? Who cares what the fuck Esau has? So? And we have many accounts showing us how when we're in line with the Most High, being obedient to his will and doing what he commands us to do, bro, can't nobody fuck with us. It's all throughout our history, man. We're fighting to enter into what's promised. Holding the Most High to his word, man. Hey, Lord, you know, you promised to do this. You promised to do that. Hey, you said when famine come, you was going to feed us. And he is. I truly believe that, man. I ain't worried about none of this shit. Really ain't, because I'm tired of this existence right here. Tired of it. Because this ain't life, man. We have something greater waiting for us. You have to be fully resolved and persuaded in your mind that this is the truth. Because if not, you're going to cast away your confidence. But it goes on to say, verse 13, go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you. And that's what we do. Praying for the Most High to allow these prophecies to come to pass even faster. We're not asking them to skip anything or to bypass anything. Just allow it to happen faster. Allow these days to go by even faster. Allow everything that you said to happen even faster. And we see, we are at the end of 2024. A couple more months. It's going to be 2025. It felt like this year just began. That's the Most High speeding up the time for the elect's sake, man. It's because what? The elect, the hopeful elect, we're in the spirit of hastening the coming of the Lord, man. Hastening for these times to come to pass. We're not in the spirit of talking about fucking 10, 15, 20 years from now in Babylon. We don't want to be here for another 2-3 years. Now, if that's the Most High's will for us to be here for another 2-3 years, we going to shut the fuck up and endure it and keep doing the work for however long he has us do it. But our sight is set on that kingdom to come, that kingdom will indwell of righteousness, as our Apostle Peter tells us, man. So this is the spirit you should be in. And when you pray for a few days, you understand that we have to go through everything the Most High said. Okay, cool. I'm trusting in the Lord. I'm believing in the power of his might. Because we got many accounts to go back to show the Most High taking care of us in times of distress, times of duress. When shit looks completely bleak and there's no way out, the Most High always come through, man. Always. That's why it tells us that the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. That through patience and comfort of the scriptures, we might have hope. This is how we moving over here, man. You see, we're not faking the funk over here. You got people, oh, y'all saying all this, but what y'all gonna do when it come? When it come, we're gonna trust in the Lord. Duh. That's what we're gonna do. Fully trust in the Lord, because we're fully persuaded that this is the truth. Not turning to the right or the left, man. This is what it is. But 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 13 says what? Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. And this is what the Lord is telling Ezra. All the way back when. It was already, man, let's get this real quick. I've been bringing this out a lot lately. Isaiah 46. We'll start at verse 8. It says what? Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High and there is none else. I am the Most High and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. It's already been ordained from the beginning how this thing is going to play out. You don't have to worry about nothing, man. All you need to worry about doing is serving the Lord. If he's giving you the ability to, and whatever measure he's giving it to you. Do the work. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Show yourself diligent as he's commanded us to do. And that's all we can really do, man. But this whole thing and how it's going to play out is already been declared from the beginning. You see, the story is already complete. We're just waiting for it to play out right in real time. It's already done in the spirit. We're just waiting for it to manifest as we know it is. And we have to go through it. But in the Most High's will, man, the kingdom of heaven is what comes next. Now we know that we must go through much tribulation to enter into it, but that's our lot to walk as Israelites, man. You can't be afraid of that. This is something that you should have been meditating on since you came into the truth. To what? Be fully persuaded, fully resolved that this is what it has to be. Because it tells us, Isaiah 14, Acts 14 and 22 tells us what? Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. This is what it is. But we're going to enter into it. You can't be in that fearful, doubtful spirit, man, because that shit spreads like cancer. That shit is a disease. Can't have that weakness around, man. You need to go on a fast or pray, do whatever you need to do to get more emboldened in the spirit. Knowing that the word of the Most High is the supreme word. And there is no one on the earth doing anything outside of the Most High's will. Everything Esau is doing and is going to do is because the Most High is allowing it, because it's the Most High's will. And when it's all said and done, Esau is going to fail. Esau is going to fall. You see, America is going to be destroyed. You see, and we're going to be in the midst of all this chaos. But we trust that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah will be with us, man. That's how you're supposed to be moving as an Israelite. And a lot of these camps outside of Great Millstone and the brothers that teach the same doctrine as Great Millstone, they're not moving in that spirit. They're moving in the spirit as if this is already their kingdom. They're moving in the spirit of faithlessness. You see? They're moving in a doubtful spirit. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to what? Spread amongst their congregation like a fucking disease. So when it's time to put our faith on full display, you're going to have all these camps outside the Great Millstone. You see? They're going to fold, man. Because they haven't been prepared to endure what's about to come. Because they really don't believe. How do we know? We see it in their actions. We see it how they're moving. We see it in the doctrine they preach. They don't believe in anything is coming. They don't believe the kingdom of heaven is about to happen or come to pass. And we can tell from how they're moving, man. See, we can't be in that type of spirit. We got to keep fighting. Because, yeah, it's about to go down. Yeah, they're about to come down upon us having great wrath, as it is written. But it's also told us that what? When they come, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to be with us and defend us. You have to believe in this, man. You see, you cannot be around brothers with that weak-ass, faithless spirit, man. That doubtful spirit. Over paranoid, over worried. For what? For what? You see? But this is what it is. We're going to have to go through much tribulation. Yeah, famine going to be taking place. We're going to be in the midst of it. But guess what? The Most High promised to feed us. Let's show you that real quick. Matter of fact, let's go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and go up. No, right here. Yup. Listen. So we know, matter of fact, before I grab this, let's grab Revelation 12. And 12, it says what? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And this is what is about to ramp up. They're already putting laws and legislation into place to demonize the true believers. You see, and they're going to lump us in with these clowns out here who are doing all this clown shit, but we have to stand firm in our faith. This is what it must be. Our Lord Yahweh Shah went through the same things. But this devil is about to come down having great wrath. All because what? We're standing for righteousness. We're doing what our power told us to do. And they hate to see it. So, you see, we don't give a damn about these people feeling some type of way about what we stand for, that we're serving our God as we've been commanded to do or created to do. Yeah, we're telling this man that he's going down right here in his own kingdom. And we're going to keep doing it until the famine of the word comes. But we know that's when he's going to come down having great wrath. He's going to what? He's going to up the pressure. He's going to come up against the true believers. But guess what? Does not the Most High give you the counter to that? Isaiah 59:19 tells you what? Isaiah 59:19, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against them. There it is. So everything that Esau is about to do, the Most High has accounted for it. And you got to believe that, yeah, the troops going to come against us. Yeah, some of us are going to be snatched out of our homes, out of our beds, thrown into the back of a fucking van or whatever it may be. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Yeah, you're going to have them handcuffs on tight as hell, or them zip ties tight as hell, cutting off your circulation in your arm, cutting into your skin. You see, they might put a bag over your head. You might be tired, you only got 1 hour of sleep. Whatever it may be. Take you to a detention center or a FEMA camp, whatever it may be. That's going to happen to some of us. But the Most High has promised to lift up a standard, man. A standard is coming. You see? But it's only coming for those who trust in the Lord, because it tells us right here in Psalms 34, where you at? In 7, that what? The angel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. And we have accounts of what? Our forefathers being delivered out of all manner of crazy situations because they trusted in the Lord. Are we not Israelites? Are we not the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Most High's chosen people, his holy people? You see? Are we not a part of that number that the Most High has blessed us with the Holy Spirit to have faith and believe? We're walking the same walk our forefathers walked, man. If the Most High worked miracles on their behalf, and we're their descendants, you see, stemming from the same people that the Most High is a God of, is not the Most High going to help us out? Is he not going to defend us? Because we're believing, we're trusting just like our forefathers before us. So that's why these things are written, man. The angels of the Lord are encamped about us because we trust in the Most High and we fear him. So guess what? They will deliver us out of all manner of crazy situations. This is why it's important to go back and read the things that are written aforetime. You see? To read about us being delivered out of ancient Egypt. To read about Elijah being fed by the ravens. Being guided to a brook. And drunk of the brook until what? It was completely dry. Spiritual power coming to Samson. King David and his mighty men. Just all manner of accounts that we have to go back and tap into to be emboldened in the spirit. Judas Maccabeus, man. The speeches that he was giving. Uplifting his men when they were going into battle. We're in a spiritual battle. And that's why we do these type of videos, man. To embolden the true believers. Gird up your loins as a man. This is what must be done. Now, we ain't out here trying to act all big and bad. This all comes from the trust that we have in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. His spirit emboldens us. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be by our own strength or by our own might or by our own power, because we have no power. We're leaning upon Yahweh and Yahweh Shah to get us through this. And we believe that they are the ultimate powers and no one has any power above them. So with that emboldens us. That makes us fearless, courageous, brave. You see that? As our righteous forefathers before us, man. So Isaiah 59:19, yep, let's read it one more time. Isaiah 59:19 says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah shall lift up a standard against him. You see that? And that what means what? Miracles being worked on behalf of the true believers. Spiritual powers coming to true believers. Angels being manifested out of nowhere, defending true believers. This is what's coming, man. And like the apostles and the elders always say, this book is not for faithless people. It is not for low-level thinkers that try to put the Most High inside of a box. You see? The Most High is outside of everything because he's the creator of all. You see? And you cannot limit the Most High. He has no weaknesses. He has nothing that he needs to get sharper in or better at. He's perfect. You see? The Almighty. So when we talk about food materializing out of nowhere, did he not do that in the wilderness with the manna? Did he not do that with the quails? Did he not make water come out of the rock? You see? Did he not turn the bitter water into sweet water that we could have drink? In the wilderness, did he not bring us to a place that was full of palm trees so we could have shade? And you see, did he not bring us the wells of water? Come on, man. You think the Most High can't do that in this time? You got to really believe, man. You got to really believe. That's all it comes down to. Now, I wanted to get one of these examples. This is in Numbers chapter 13. This is the spirit we got to be in, man. Fuck all that timid, what if, that goddamn Shaggy and Scooby-Doo spirit. You know, trembling and shaking, and man, fuck all that, man. We moving on to another glory, and this is what we want. We want this, man. We want what Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua has promised, and we know how we got to get it. There ain't no way around it. We got to go straight through this. We got to go straight through it. And yeah, it might be a little bit of pain in it, a little bit of suffering. But, hold up. What does Romans 8 tell us? Here we go, right? Romans 8:18 says what? For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, the time we're in now, and the time that we're coming into in the near future, the time of Jacob's trouble, because we're going to be in the midst of all hell breaking loose. You see? We're going to be in the midst of famine. We're going to be in the midst of pestilence. We're going to be in the midst of watching people be put to death and people be eaten and all type of shit going on. You see? We're going to have our own little hell that we're going to go through. That's a part of the sufferings, but it says what? Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So this shit we're going to have to go through to get to where we want to be, it doesn't compare to the end goal. It doesn't compare to the glory that we're going to be brought into if we continue to endure. You got to believe that. You got guys out here having their congregation be compromised, talking about how you going to eat. The Lord going to feed us. What the fuck you talking about? How you going to eat? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's the answer. What if you're homeless? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He going to come through in some shape, form, or fashion, as he always does. Like, what are we talking about, man? And that shows you that these guys are not in the right spirit. Because if your answer ain't Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? But let's get this real quick. So this is Numbers 13:25. Now it says what the spies report. Now this is Moses sending the spies into the land to scope shit out. And what land is this? The land that the Most High promised unto our fathers. Once again, the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. Go back and just read the history, man. Go back and read the dealings that the Most High had with Abraham and what he promised to Abraham. What he told Abraham, your seed shall be oppressed by a people in the land that's not theirs. That I'm going to bring them out with a mighty hand, stretched out arm, and I'm going to bring them into this land. You see? Did not the Most High fulfill all that? Yet, and now here we are, out of Egypt, going in to scope out the land that the Most High promised us. You see? This is similar to what we're going through. The Most High has promised us the kingdom of heaven. And guess what? The whole world is coming up against the true believers. But you still have us in the fervent spirit of the Most High is going to do what he promised to do. Now listen to this. Numbers 23:25. Numbers 13:25. And they returned from the searching of the land after 40 days. So they went into the land. They scoped it out, right? Now this is the report. 26. And they went and came to Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. And they told him and said, we came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. And that's according to what? The Most High's promise. You see? Fulfilling what he promised unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're their descendants, we're their seed. He's doing what he said he was going to do for us. Verse 28 says what? Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. Did not the Most High promise? Man, hold up. Genesis 17. Where we at? No, it's up here. Yep. Genesis 17 and 7. This is the Most High telling Abraham what? Genesis 17 and 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee. That goes into us being what? Brought into that second covenant. Because every time you hear the Most High say this, he's going to be our God and we're going to be his people. He's alluding to us being brought into the fullness of that second covenant, which ties us fully back unto the Most High in those new righteous immortal bodies. This is all things the Most High has promised to our forefathers, man. And they will be fulfilled. And he goes on to say in verse 8, and I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession. And I will be their God. There it is. There it is. You see? And you fast forward. Here we are. Scoping out the land. Ready to take it. As the Most High promised we would. You see? Now listen. Verse 30 says what? And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and possess it, for we will be able to overcome it. This is the spirit we got to be. We got to be in that spirit of Caleb, that spirit of Joshua. Not in that goddamn weak-ass, timid, fearful, frightful spirit, man. The Most High, because what does Caleb bring back into remembrance? What was promised? You see? What was promised? He's tapping into what was promised. Knowing, Numbers 23. Hold up. In 19, that what? The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Exactly. The Most High doesn't lie. If he said he's going to do something, that's what it's going to be. He's promised us his land, and Caleb and Joshua are in the proper spirit. This is the spirit that we need to be embodying, man. Our Lord Yahweh Shai already told us, fear not, it is our Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. He also tells us in John 14, if I ain't mistaken, that he's going to prepare a place for us. And if he's going to prepare a place, he's going to return and gather us and bring us where he is. Is he not going to do that? Of course he is, because just like the Most High doesn't lie, Yahweh Shai doesn't lie. So that makes you even bolder, even more courageous, even more brave, knowing that the supreme powers are going to fulfill everything they said unto us. This is why Caleb is moving in the spirit. Let's go in at once. We gonna take this shit. Why? Because that's what the Most High promised us we would do. Now listen to this weak ass shit. You see, this is the spirit that we cannot be in, man. Because this shit spreads like a cancer, that fucking fearful spirit. Numbers 13 and 31, it says, but the men that went up with him said, we be not able to. No, I can't read like that. Man, you cannot be in this weak ass spirit, man. Numbers 13 and 31, it says, but the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. That weak ass spirit, man. You cannot be in the spirit. Take your ass home. And that's according to the law. We are in the spiritual battle. And like the law tells you, if you are frightful and fearful, take your ass back to the tent. Because all that shit is going to do is spread that weak ass spirit to other brothers around you. We're not moving in that weak ass spirit, man. We're moving in the spirit of cleaving wholeheartedly unto what the Most High has promised, knowing that He's going to fulfill everything He has promised. That's the spirit Caleb was in, man. That's the spirit that Joshua was in. That's the spirit all of our righteous forefathers have been in. Waiting for these promises that the Most High is going to fulfill. We not, like I say, are not the odds stacked against us here in this last time? Of course it is. But guess what? We gonna win anyway. How do we know? Because the Most High said that's what it's gonna be. We got the victory, man. And that's what a lot these unbelievers right here, and also now on these side, these same weak ass guys are being reincarnated in this time, and they're moving in that same weak ass, fearful, doubtful, unbelieving spirit. And guess what? They're gonna get their ass left in the wilderness again. You see? Somebody's stronger than we. How? When we got the Almighty on our team. Shit, well, we on the Almighty's team. It's the Most High's team. Got Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, the holy angels, the whole heavenly host behind us. But you got guys thinking that Esau is stronger than us. Just like these weak ass guys thought these Canaanites, these Hamites were stronger than us back then. No, man. We got all, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai, we have all the power, man. These nations have no fucking power. And that's about to be put on full display here in these last times, just like it was when we went into the land to take it, as the Most High promised us. Numbers 13 and 32 says what? And they brought up an evil report of the land, which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature, being pussies, man. You see? Focus more on the carnal than tapping into the spirit. Being a bunch of scared pussies, man. We cannot be in the, we will not be in the spirit. You see? Yeah, it's about to go down. Yeah, Esau and the heathen are about to come with it, but so is Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai, man. Now, whose power is going to triumph who? Who the fuck on this earth can defeat Yahweh? Who on this earth can defeat Yahweh Shai? Those are the powers that we serve, man. We don't give a fuck about nobody's stature. Better go ask Goliath what happened. King David took his punk ass out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai, man. Don't give a damn about what Esau has. Don't give a fuck about no damn robots, no robot dolls, no fucking super soldiers. We don't give a fuck about none of that. Because Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai is about to put his power on full display through his men. And this is what we truly believe, man. So that's why we move in the boldness that we move in. So it goes on to say, verse 33, and there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And it was talking about big ass Hamites. So we weren't talking about no actual fucking 2,000-foot giants. It says what? They were seeing motherfuckers like Manute Bol walking around. You know what I'm saying? Manute Bol and Bol and them big motherfuckers walking around, you know. And that shook them. But why? We have the Almighty in our corner, man. He's helping us. Yahweh Shai, his son, is helping us, man. We're not worried about nothing these heathen are talking about. Because they have no power. They have no God on their side. You see? So Numbers 13 and 33 says what? And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight. And that's just to make, you see, to glorify the Most High's name even more. That's what's about to happen now. Esau got all these soldiers, all these bases, all this equipment, and us lowly ass bodies broken down, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We going through ailments and all type of shit. We're going to overcome all these damn devils through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's going to magnify the Most High's name, man. You see? But this is what it is, man. We don't have nothing to fear or worry about. Yeah, we're coming to a time of great tribulation. So this is what's required for us to enter into the kingdom. Yahweh Shai had to go through it. We got to go through it as well, man. But the Most High has comforted us and told us, don't worry about nothing, man. Don't worry about nothing. You see, just continue to believe. So this is 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 26. It says, and as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Verse 27, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. That's the comfort from the Lord, man. See, this time of trouble that we're coming into ain't the time of trouble for us. This is a punishment upon the rebels of our people. We've given up our life on this side, man. We've turned from our wickedness to turn back to the Lord. You see, he's saying to hell with this and fighting for what's been promised unto our ancestors, man. And because we've done this, we're going to be protected and delivered out of all hell that's coming. While everybody else is in a state of sorrow, we're going to be rejoicing. While everybody else is perishing of famine, we're going to be eating. You see? Most I said we're going to be merry and have abundance while these motherfuckers are out here suffering, man. You have to fully believe that. Don't let that, because all that doubt is, that's a fucking demon, man. That's Satan trying to come and poke at you. Don't entertain that shit. Rebuke his punk ass and keep it pushing, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost. You have to do that shit all the time, man. All that, when that what if shit come up, that's a demon. You see? What if? Nah, what is? What is? What did the Most High say he's going to do? That's what it's going to be then. Nothing outside of that. 2 Ezra chapter 2 verse 28 says what? The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not be held. So that means we're going to be protected out here when all hell is breaking loose. We don't have nothing to worry about, brothers. Nothing at all. Let's get this real quick and I'll wrap it up on this. This is Isaiah 41:8. It says, but thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. There he is again telling us exactly what he's going to do. Don't fear. He's going to be with us. Don't be dismayed. He's our God. He's our power. He's going to strengthen us, help us, uphold us with the right hand of his righteousness, which is his son, Yahweh Shai. Don't worry about nothing. You see? Then he goes on to tell us what? Verse 11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. Talking about who? Our enemies. Beginning with the rebels of our house, man. Those who want to side with the enemy. You see? They're going to be confounded out here. It says what? They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. So everybody that's fighting against the true believers are going to perish, man. They're going to lose. There's no other outcome. We said it last night in our class sit down. You're either standing for righteousness or you're standing for wickedness. If you're standing for righteousness, the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai got you, man. If you're standing for wickedness, your ass is going to be put down. That's all that you find written in the scriptures. You got the lot of the righteous and a lot of the wicked. There's nowhere else that you can be. You see? And for us that are serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he's promised us, hey, don't worry about these people out here, man. He gonna take care of them. It's gonna be okay. You see? It's gonna be okay, man. So don't feed into that doubtful weak ass, that faithless, unbelieving spirit, man. Don't feed into that shit, and don't be pushing that shit on onto other onto the other believers, man. Because once again, that shit spreads like rot, like mildew, like cancer, man. And we want no parts of that. The Most High said He's going to take care of us, and that's what we believe. Now, are some of us going to have to be thrown into FEMA camps? Of course. Are some of us going to be beheaded? Of course. That's fulfilled prophecy. And it's okay. Because at the end of the day, we got the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shah, through the faith that we've been blessed with. And if we have to perish for the truth's sake, serving Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, and we got a crown of life waiting, man. The Most High has covered all bases for us to get the victory through belief. You see, through faith. No matter how you cut it, you're thrown into prison, you might be tortured to death. So, hey, be thou faithful unto life, and I would be thou faithful unto death, and I would give thee a crown of life. Be beheaded for not going along with this weak ass system, not taking that MOTB. Okay, cool. Now you're a part of what? Yahweh Shah's first dominion, sitting on thrones with Yahweh Shah. All bases are covered, so there is no reason to fear or doubt or to that what if. You see, ain't no need for that shit, man. Once again, that's a demon, and you ought to rebuke that, man. Because if you let that shit fester too long, you get pulled into those deep waters, and you might not be able to come back. You see. Now it says what? Isaiah 41:12, it says, "Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing and as a thing of naught." This is what's going to happen to Esau. This is what's going to happen to the rebels of our people. They're fighting against us. They're warring against us. Guess what? They're going to lose. They lose. You see? Verse 13 says what? "For I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah thy power. For I, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee." So that lets us know that when we're going through all this tribulation and trouble, the Most High through Yahweh Shah is going to be there to embolden us. You see, to increase our spirit. You see that? I feel like a heavier spirit is going to come upon us. Where we going to feel that power of the Lord is going to comfort us, man, for us to have no fear. You see? Even though we're in the flesh. Because like Yahweh Shah said, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You might get that little anxiety you get, that little feeling you get when you're in the flesh, or whatever. That comes along with being in the flesh. But I feel like the spirit is going to come even heavier, and that shit is just going to melt away, and you're just going to be in the spirit to lock in and just believe and trust. While all hell breaking loose around you, you're going to be able to believe and trust in the Lord that everything's going to be okay, man. Because that's the type of spirit the Most High is going to put upon us in these times we're coming into. This is what you have to believe. There's no room for doubt. There's no room for unbelief, man. There's no room for that bullshit. Verse 14 says what? "Fear not, thou worm Jacob." And why is he calling us a worm? Because we're defenseless without the Most High. We don't have no power without Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see, this is why we cleave unto him and Yahweh Shah the way we do. What does he go and tell us, though? "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." There it is. Is the Most High lying? He's going to help us, man. He's going to help us. Verse 15 says what? "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and make the hills as chaff." So that what? That power is coming. You see? So we don't give a fuck about what we see in front of us. What does the Most High promise us, man? You have to fully embody this and fully embrace it, be fully resolved, fully persuaded. You see? That Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to do this, and I believe it, man. Because how else are we going to overcome these devils? There's nothing that we can do carnally to overcome our enemies, man. And it's always been that way. We've always overcome. Hold up. And we'll wrap it up on this. Psalms 44. Psalms 44:4 says, Thou art my king, O Most High. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. You see that? That's how we're going to overcome these damn enemies of ours, man. Through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the trust that we put in him and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. Verse 6 says what? For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. And that cuts that bullshit group Sakari thinking that they're going to get it done by carnal weapons. It's not going to be done by carnal weapons, man. The glory is going to go to the Lord. You see? Verse 7 says what? But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. You see that? And that's what's going to happen. It's happened in times past, countless times. And this time is no different. This time is going to be even greater. Because this is the final time that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will have to save us from our enemies. So it's going to be spectacular events going on with these different miracles the Most High is going to work on behalf of his servants, man. This is the final time that we will ever be in this condition, needing to be delivered, so forth and so on. So it's gonna be beyond anything that we can imagine. You see, but the world is gonna witness it though. You see? Verse 8 says what? In the Most High we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. Salah. And that's why we're so confident, because we boast in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in his power. We're not talking about what we're gonna do. You see, how we're gonna overcome through some strength of ours. We're talking about overcoming through the strength and power of Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. And that's what it's gonna be, man. And we're gonna continue to stand in boldness in that. We're gonna continue to boast in that. You see, as it tells us in Wisdom of Solomon. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. Why? It's because we believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? We trust in our power, man. So, yeah, man, it went a little longer than I wanted it to, but it's all the spirit. You know what I'm saying? On the Shabbat. So, Lord willing, that was edifying, man, and encouraging for whoever needed to hear it. Man, do not feed into that weak ass, unbelieving, scary ass spirit, man. We have the ultimate power backing us through his son, Yahweh Shai, that he raised from the dead. You see? We have nothing to worry about. All we got to continue to do is do this work, continue to walk in the fruits of the Spirit, being obedient to what the Most High has commanded us to do, man. And we have nothing to worry about. Lord willing, we be a part of that number to be delivered. And so with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.